So still, we're going to work on your cross-court dinking, which does have to do a lot with, like if you hit a good dink, it's much harder to attack your partner or you down the middle. And like if it's harder for them to attack your partner down the line, they can cover more of the middle. Like sometimes, if like my partner has good enough dinks, if they're dinking this way, I'll even like stand like here, as I know the dink's too good, or if you hit a good dink and they try to go that way, I'm gonna have a lot of notice ahead of time. Like I'll kind of it's kind of like a little bit of a bait. So anyways, the quality of your dink really has to do with like these attacks and like these defending yourself here. So when you're hitting this, I mean you wanna slice it, right? That's how you're currently doing it.
Yeah, like I'll switch it up. I'll do slice and top spin.
Okay.
Kind of change it up, but mostly probably slice it on the back end. Sometimes I'll go to here.
Sure.
Top spin.
So feel free to keep. I'm not going to touch the top spin yet. We'll start with the slice. Yeah. So when you're doing your slice, I want you to think of it as you got. Well, first off, I think you do better on this on other shots. Let the ball stay on your paddle longer. Okay. Really like guide the ball, and then when you hit this slice, I want you to think of it as your lumberjack, and you're kind of cutting down your tree. If this is your axe and you're cutting down your tree, on a lot of these, your wrist is kind of more here or here. And if you kind of try to cut a tree like that with an axe, it's very ineffective. You actually want your wrist up, and then you want to keep it up as you're like axing the tree, and you kind of do your axe throw. So it's more like this than I'm not saying you're like going like that. Just your wrist is kind of like down or to the side. It's not. Yeah, keep it up. Let's go this way for a second. I'll show you how I would do it right-handed. Thank you. Okay, last three. And last one. And I don't know if I've gotten any on you yet, but some of these will bounce and kind of like kick out. Did I get any of those on you? Okay, so like that's especially when you. Yeah, I'm looking for me if I'm like playing serious. I usually get 1 out of 5 to do that, where it'll bounce and like really shoot out. And then at the top level, like so, if I hit 10 shots, 2 of the 10 will do that. One of the two that bounces like that, they'll do okay. The other one, they're either popping up or they're missing. So I'm just playing a numbers game at that point. It's like, okay, my dink quality is this high. If I get enough of these slices, I don't have to force it. It's just they're going to mess up on one of those kicks. So anyways, let's have you give it a go. Cocked up and let it stay on your paddle. Yes. Okay, and I want you to think of it as a slice push, and you're pushing forward. That's better. That's better. Good try. Okay, when the ball comes, I want your first reaction, even if it's like not going too deep. I want you to pivot your right foot to about like this angle where your hips are now pointed towards your opponent. That'll give you more room where if the ball lands a little bit deeper, you can handle it. But also, even if you don't need the room, you're gonna like get a lot more of like your body into it if you're this way compared to this way. Like this way, it wants to go that way. This way, we're going forward and that way. So you'll hit higher quality dinks, and like it cannot be understated how valuable it is to have more room. For example, if you're here and you want to try to take the ball here, like that's like impossible. If you're here, very, very easy. So anyways, yeah, so do that pivot, and that will really help you. So ready? Let's give it a go. Pivot. Good. Pivot. Pivot. Let's try. Remember, it's a push. There we go. Do the pivot and push the ball. Good. Nice ball. That's good. Good. Much, much, much better. Nice. Nice. Still do a push. You're kind of like jinking it over. Not good. That kicked out. That's good. That one you're like cutting under it. There's no need to do that. Okay. Now I want you to get your head and get your shoulders down by the ball more. Like get low with your legs. Yeah, like more like that exactly. You're like up here. The ball and our focus is down here. We want to get down with the ball. Let's see it. Yeah, much, much better. Again. Good. Make these. There you go. Make them pushes. Now they're forward pushes. Good. There we go. That kicks out a little bit. Keep that wrist up. That kicked. Yeah, I did slice it too. Okay, that one was good. Too high. Still, like you're just going like this. I want this diagonal. It makes your quality so much higher. So I mean, either if it's short, then you could like step forward here, or like if it's over here, maybe you just do a little step like this, where you find that where now you've got these hips this way. It really helps. It really helps when you're like slice pushing forward. Really helps it have purpose compared to this way. Ah! Okay. So Anthony, when I play like top level pickleball, one of my main goals with this slice is to get it to bounce. If they take it out of the air, the slice is a negative at that point because it makes my ball slower. They have more options. And then when I slice it, if it bounces, that's good. If they take it out of the air, about 90% of whatever spin I did is negated. So like it's almost better like to not spin it. So just really, that's probably number one. Like it's not gonna kick if I take it out of the air, for example. Even if I sliced it so much, take it out of the air, not good. So really focus, like top priority with these slices, hit it high quality, but get them to bounce. And really, like main ways to get that to happen is going a little bit more over here. And then, yeah, they can take more out of the air. It is a little different for you than for me because over here, This is to forehands, which you do have to kind of ask yourself, do I want to get in a pattern where I'm slicing it and they're doing their forehand? Do I want to do this? And like yeah, they could have a weak. Yeah, and also you just got we just improved the quality of your cross-court dinking tremendously. So maybe you are better at it than them, or maybe you're equal and you're okay doing an equal pattern. But if it's not an okay pattern, maybe you go less aggressive and you go more here, or you go down the line. Like you don't have to be limited. Like, oh, it's to my back and I gotta slice cross-court. But anyways, yeah, I would just. Yeah, let's switch sides for a second. Let me show you. So, and I'd say this is true too. So I'm probably maybe 3 out of 4 will go here. 1 out of 4 will go middle or there. So I'll show you that. So I'll show those kind of middle ones. That's okay. You see, I'm not, I don't go for as much. I'm very, if I can go for more and you don't take it out of the air, great. But I'm really trying to get that to bounce. Yeah. One more. And you see how it's your backhand there. Yeah. Same thing over here. For me, it'll be my backhand. I like my backhand. Most people, if you get it to bounce, they're not going to like it. A lot of times, for example, this player will try to come take it with their forehand, and even if they do, they're taking a forehand over here. They're kind of out of position. So I don't mind that either, as long as it's not like a bad dink. So anyways, let's try that. So keep hitting your good dinks. But yeah, if you want to go here, let's try some here where it's unattackable. Too much. That's okay. My bad. Trying to do the backhand feel. Nice. See, that's why I can't do forehand slices. They're so poor. Make it more like a push. Push. I don't have the app ready. Oh. That was a good one. That was a good one. Nice middle ball. Oh my gosh, that was bad. Just might need a stretch. Good shots. So when you go more for the corner, yeah, you want to try to get it to bounce here. It's much easier to ATP here than back here. So yeah, when it bounces here, it also bounces and pushes out. So it's going sideways and out. When it goes here, it's just going sideways. You can't hit it as hard. Yep, just nice pushes. Really just try to get them to bounce. Your goal is to get 10 of these to bounce, and then hopefully 2 of the 10 kick. That's the objective. Nothing too crazy. Okay, and if I'm hogging over here, feel free to hit one there. Keep me honest. Don't let me just sit here. Ooh. Try. Try. You saw me, I think. You shouldn't get ATP'd there. Try. You're kind of doing your old way there. Push with the wrist up. Wrist up still. Wrist up. The wrist is here right now. I want it up. Better. Okay. It's just kind of like flowing wherever, just up, push. Good. Remember when you were getting low? When you were doing that? Those were good. Try to do that again. Dig. It's kind of like lunging into your legs. Let's see that. There we go. Much higher quality. That one kicked. Dig into those legs. That wasn't it. Dig into the legs. There you go. Good. Again. Keep digging into them. Nice. Good quality. Oh, good. Oh. Stay there. I like you taking that out of the air though. That's good. You kind of get like kind of choppy when you're on the run. Try to stay for like a push and stay calm. Yes. That was better. Good job. Dig into those legs. Ready? Into the legs. Try. Oh, that's tough. That was good. Dig into the legs and make it more of a slice push. Let's see it. Okay. And what are you supposed to do with your right foot? Yep. I need you to pivot. Pivot. More of a push. There you go. Good one. Good. Up. That's tough. Nice one. Good try. Forehand's a different shot. Yeah, I mean just do what you normally do there. Yeah. Let's pick up balls for a minute. All right. Does your backhand feel better?
Oh yeah.
Sweet. That's what you need?